Welcome to SSFL Premiership Division.
Hey, guess what? It's a Schoolboy Football Friends and all coming your way on this Friday edition of the SportsMax Zone, and we begin with news from the SSFL in sweet TNT. The highly anticipated final day of the Intercol season for both the girls and boys took place Thursday at the Atterbolden Stadium. On the girls' side, the national title was decided from the penalty spot after a 1-1 full-time scoreline, with the championship making its way to Port of Spain in the clutches of St. Joseph's Convent, who outlasted defending champions Pleasantville 5-4. Congratulations. Now, in the boys' equivalent, it was a rematch of the 2022 national final as St. Benedict's College, looking to complete a 2024 SSFL national double in search of their third Intercol title against rivals Fatima College. Yeah, that was the big clash, and it was, of course, as you know, at the Atterbolden Stadium. Let's get the highlights.
All right, let's look back at some of the good stuff. Quincy Williams got us going, and it started here. This was the first dagger. Garcia sinking his teeth in. 1-0 lead. Second half, St. Benedict's tried as they may. Couple close moments. Fatima College, though, were ruthless in the second half, piling pressure on St. Benedict's. They did have chances, though. Perhaps one of the best of them, Burke, contriving to fire over. And then Adam Pear, clever, but couldn't fool O'Brien, who was in his best form. Later on, Pear, Fongocho, and again O'Brien showing that he has good hands. Fatima, they huffed and they puffed, just couldn't blow the door open. They couldn't blow that man down, Tain Devonish. Certainly enjoying himself on the night. Maybe their best chance. But when you can't fire from that sort of range, stuff like this happens. Pear with the service, finding his cousin, and his cousin made the score. Well, 2. Never doubt in his mind from that position. Never doubt that St. Benedict's College are champions because of it. Coronation complete, and Darrell Garcia is a star.
Yeah, James Saunderson commentary there. Full score for St. Benedict's number 10, the 17-year-old Daryl Zoom Zoom Garcia, scoring both goals in that victory. And Lance and Mariah, St. Benedict, still controversy surrounding their Premiership title, but here they are winning the double. I suspect there is no way that the organizers will rule any differently than they will also maintain the Premiership title. But this was a very good win over Fatima College.
Yeah, and the thing is, St. Benedict's has been dominant throughout the season, without a doubt. Outright favorites from the start of the season. Daryl Zoom Zoom Garcia is showing some sort of skills. He's been showing it throughout the season, so much so now that his name has been on the lips of everybody for this entire SSFL season. So really good on St. Benedict's College, top stuff from them. When I looked at the SSFL rankings that Brent and James Saunders and all of them did, Daryl Zoom Zoom Garcia was the number 1 player when it came to the male, the rankings. So it just speaks volumes. And then, of course, other players, like there's this particular keeper from St. Benedict's College that has been the talk of the entire season as well. individual performances, I have to say, Ricardo, there were a lot of them that really stood out this season. And when I look back at the overall SSFL season as we come to the end, I've seen so many bright sparks. You know, I feel good being a Trini that, you know, I look at the football here in Jamaica because I get to see it up close and personal. And y'all are known for having good talent, developing it, and all of that. But for quite some time, I've always had this uneasy feeling when it comes to our sport back home as compared to the rest of the Caribbean. But it felt good this season to see some of these youngsters rising to the top.
Yeah, and that final yesterday was a pretty entertaining one. Fatima were brave. They were dethroned SSFL champions this year. And they were brave, but I don't think St. Benedict's can be equaled on the strength of what we've seen from them this year.
Yeah, extremely competitive girls final as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely competitive girls final as well. So it was a terrific end to the entire SSFL season in Trinidad and Tobago. We're not quite finished yet. Let's talk some Walker Cup football now from Jamaica, because the Walker Cup final was held earlier. Mona High, they are champions, defeating Excelsior High, following up on their Manning Cup success from last season. And of course, many expected them to be in the reckoning come at least the final four of the Manning Cup. It wasn't to be, but they get the Walker Cup title, defeating Excelsior, who have been pretty prolific when it comes on to Walker Cup success.
Yes, but they were competitive, like Fatima were against St. Benedict's for long periods in the final today, but Mona ran out easy winners in the end.
Yeah, top stuff from them. And I know I'm going backwards, but I just want to talk about quickly, because I feel like I won't be able to rest easy this weekend if I don't. Congratulations to St. Joseph Convent, who beat Pleasantville Secondary, because you just said, Ricardo, how exciting the girls' matchup was, and you know, nobody expected Pleasantville to lose.
Well, I used the word competitive, but
competitive, exciting, all of that.
Use exciting as well, if you wish.
Yeah, it was so good, trust me, because everybody expected Pleasantville to win because they were on a winning streak. And if they won this matchup against St. Joseph Convent, it would have been their fourth title this season. But of course, St. Joseph Convent had other plans in place, and they, of course, defeated Pleasantville. But congratulations. As we said, overall, it's been a really good schoolboy and schoolgirl football season so far. And Ricardo, I'm ready for the next season.
Well, clearly are, and very excited about it as well. By the way, 4-1, the final score between Mona and Excelsior in the Walker Cup final. A couple of goals for Kishane Gordon of Mona, so congratulations to them. They didn't get the main prize, but to follow up their Manning Cup success last season with another tighter success this campaign is creditable. Let's take a break. Interactive to close this week of the SportsMax Zone.
High school boy football look this season. People them ready, you know. Alright then, pick up, Manning Cup. Oliver Yashil, yo, make we link up. We watch the Champions Cup, Ben Francis Walker Cup. Which team are win the championship this season? Yo, Issa,